Hi, it's Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I thought we'd talk about lip liners. I've had a lot of people asking me to recommend my favorite lip liner formulas, and I thought that would be something that might be helpful today because the older I get, the more of a non-negotiable beauty product a lip liner becomes. When I was younger, I didn't really feel the need for lip liner, but now that I'm 49, I'm definitely noticing a loss of volume, loss of collagen in my lips, and my natural vermilion border, which used to kind of just keep everything contained, is not doing that anymore. And that's okay. Now I need to shift the way I'm doing my makeup to make sure it still suits my needs. I don't mind a slightly blurry lip line if I want kind of like a fuzzy edge to a matte lipstick, but I do not want to go out with a glossy, glowy lip that has an opportunity to kind of feather out without a lip liner, because that lip liner is going to provide that barrier that's just going to keep it in. Before we get into the 10 lip liners I want to recommend to you, let me just show you the power of a lip liner. I'm just going to throw on a cream lipstick. This is the shade 1990 from Merit. Does this look bad? No. I really like this formula because I don't find that it travels outside of my vermilion border on its own. But because my lips are losing that volume that they used to have when I was younger, sometimes it looks like an uneven, kind of just like a blob on the lips. So I'm going to grab a liner really quick and we're going to perfect this look. There are multiple ways to do this. You can start with your lip liner. You can throw it over the top of something, or you can use lip liner alone to fill in your lip line after outlining it. Because I already have this on, I'm just going to take this lip liner here. This is a brand new one, and boy, is she fabulous. This right here is the lip line from Glossier, and this is the shade Buff. So my goal is just to perfect my lip line just a little bit. I'm going to start and only do this side without doing the other, and we'll see what the difference is. I only have liner on the edge of my lips, but look at the difference between this side, which I've lined, and this side that I haven't. I did slightly overline my lips. I never am one to like draw on really largely outside of the border, but I'll go right on the edge of where the vermilion border is. I'll be drawing on that, but just slightly outside. So it's not a really big difference, but it does give my lips the look of more volume, which is what I want. Let me do the other side. I feel like lip liner makes all the difference in the world. I did kind of switch things up. Instead of using just 1999, which is this brown shade here, I did throw a little bit of Baby, which is kind of like my favorite shade from Merit, right over the top. So I used this with the Glossier lip liner in Buff, and this is what I got. I felt like it was just a little too dark and a little too stark for what I was wearing today, and I needed to bring just a little bit more pink into it, so I reached for this so that it would match the blouse just a little bit better. But lip liner is one of those powerful things that if you use it the right way, it can totally transform your face, the same way, you know, a good set of brows will do. So here's Buff, and here's Bit. I always tend to end up with like a nude shade and a mauve shade. That's just me. Those are kind of like my two easy nude defaults, either a warmer nude or a slightly cooler nude, and shades that I wear regularly. These Glossier lip liners run $18. You can get them at Sephora or at Glossier, and they were created specifically to mimic the shade of people's nipples. And I know that sounds kind of what? But when you can find a shade that looks normal and natural on you because it's already somewhere on your body, I mean, huge difference. I did not have the opportunity to like be checking while I was in store. I was just swatching. I was like, these guys look good. And I really have liked them. But I always end up with kind of like a brown or caramely shade and a mauve. That's something here. All right, another brand that I absolutely love, another one of those that's going to be a gel formula, is Charlotte Tilbury. So I only have one, I have two at the moment. As I say, I only have one. I'm like, nope, that's not right. So I have, of course, the iconic Pillow Talk, which tends to be just a little bit lighter, a little bit pinker. And then I have a warm red. Now this shade here is called Kiss and Tell, but these, when they set, they don't go anywhere. And I really like this formula. This formula is one I mean, I've had both of these for a couple of years already, and you can tell that they've been well loved and well used because they're shorter than the average lip liner. Okay, beyond that, I like the packaging of this because although these are gel liners, guess who's not falling out? The problem I used to have with ColourPop, they do make a gel liner at a very affordable price, but it's not in a wooden pencil. It's in something that's very similar to this, where it is kind of like that plastic composite. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it certainly ain't wood. But the product itself would get so dried out that very soon the core of the pencil, the colored portion, was just shrinking and falling out. And I've had these guys so long, like this one I've had for a long time. And the fact that neither of these have the problem of the product shrinking and falling out means the packaging is really good, as is the formula. So if you want something that's going to stay, these are really good. They're $25. Another lip liner that I absolutely adore is the Enhance and Define lip liner from Lisa Eldridge. Lisa has two different formulas. The one that is the gel pencil is the Enhance and Define. Another one of those that the packaging is so good because like these lids are made to stay on. Keep them airtight. These do not do that one terrible thing that the ColourPop ones do. But these are also like a really beautiful gel pencil. These are $27. And I have the shade Ribbon and the shade Blush. I do have two others, but these are the ones that were the first that I found. I really like this formula. Now, I feel like between this and the Charlotte Tilbury, these work well. These stay all day. Like if you want something to not budge, the Lisa Eldridge lip liners, those Enhance and Define lip liners, oh my goodness, they're bulletproof. In my mind, they're bulletproof. Now, I don't tend to lick my lips. I don't tend to smush my lips together a lot. I will have problems with product rubbing off in the middle because I'm forever drinking from a glass, having a cup of coffee or tea, or if I'm eating something, you know, it'll end up on my fork or dabbed on my napkin, but the liner itself will stay. And usually if it's one of the velvet lipsticks from Lisa, that will stay as well. And then all I have to do is just kind of fill in the place where I'm missing it. But these lip liners, if you want something that is not going to move, these guys are great. The last of the more expensive lip liners are these guys from Lisa Eldridge as well. So these are the Shade and Sculpt lip liners. These ones are a wood clench pencil. So the difference between these two is that this one's actually made of wood and this one here is not. It's some sort of a composite plastic. The caps are different because this one needs to be airtight to make sure that it doesn't dry out. And this here is just your regular cap like you would find on a pencil from the drugstore. But these are very different in formula because what they end up doing is they don't set down. They let you blend them. They're not as drying as the Enhance and Define. So these Sculpt and Shade pencils, like these guys, if I'm trying to blend them out now, that's it, they've set. But these guys here, you can always continue to blend them. So if you prefer something that's more blendable, that doesn't set and stay, that gives you a chance to kind of marry it with whatever else you have on your lips, you might like this Sculpt and Shade just a little bit better. These are fantastic, but they're a very different type of pencil. And I prefer having some of these and some of the ones that are like, we're not going anywhere. If we're talking about a formula that's not gonna budge, these guys. These are $12. These are from About Face. These are their matte lip pencils, and they come in so many beautiful colors. Another one of those that has really good packaging. I have really liked these. This one here is called Forever Flame, and this one here is a shade that I use all the time. This one's called Little Little. I like that it's a little bit cooler, but when these guys set, they don't budge. These lip liners kind of fall in between in the price range between the really affordable $3 to $5 liners at the drugstore to the $20+ something, because the one from Charlotte is $25. The ones from Glossier are just shy of $20 at $18. The Lisa Eldridge ones are $27 and $28. But these being $12, they're also on sale. I think they're actually on sale right now at Ulta for 30% off because they're having some sort of a summer sale. And during the first week, I think these guys are on sale. If you don't want to pay $12 for these, you can pick them up right now at Ulta for $8.40. They're 30% off. These are so good. I always try and get more of them when they're on sale, but I feel like I have the shades that I'm likely to use right now. I have a warm red, a cool red, this really pretty kind of cool mauve shade, and then one that tends to be just a little bit darker. Here's another gel lip liner that stays put. This one hangs tight. This one is from Moira. This is the Lip Appeal Waterproof Liner. I like the delivery method here because instead of being a sharpenable pencil, it just advances. It's a roll up, roll down situation. The other thing that I like is that there is a sharpener in the opposite end of the pencil, and the cap goes on and stays on really well. It kind of has like a little snap closure to it so that you know that it's on really good so it doesn't dry out. I have two shades. So here's Dolly, and this one right here is Superstar. This is kind of like a darker red, and this kind of bends between kind of being pink and being nude. It's kind of like that cool leaning nude that is just so perfect, but it does read as more of like a tan lipstick. It's not quite pinkety pink the way that this guy is pink or the way that this guy is pink. But these are really great. The one thing that's hard about Moira is you can only get them on the Moira website. They're very affordable. They're definitely worth the price. When Moira has a sale, grab some of these if you like a gel liner. But the one thing you're going to want to know is you can't just walk into a drugstore and get these. Are they good? Yes. Are they worth it? Yes. I think that these perform almost as well as the Charlotte Tilbury's. I still feel like my favorite lip liners are the ones from Lisa Eldridge, those gel liners, the Enhance and Define. Oh my goodness, those guys do not move. But these ones here, these waterproof ones from Moira, are really good. All right, another brand that is hard to come by. You can't just go down to your local drugstore and get it, but they're affordable and they have a really, really nice formula. The one thing that is a kind of a little bit of a they don't have all the shades that I want, and that's Beauty Pie. So Beauty Pie used to have everything in the black packaging, and in the last year or two, they started making them so the color that the pencil is corresponds with the packaging. But these shades are so great. These are those gel pencils that come in that plastic packaging. So this is Vanilla Nude, and this is Chai. These can be blended until they set. Once they set, they don't budge. These are really, really, really good. I feel like these do just as well as the ones from Moira, the ones from About Face. They're about the same as the ones from Charlotte Tilbury. The longevity of them, as well as the only bum thing here is you can't just walk in and get them at a local drugstore because they don't have them. And I don't feel like they have as wide a shade range. And I feel like a lot of the shades look alike. I have 3 of these. I do have one that's in a red. This came in a limited edition set because I don't know, but I don't think they sell a red liner regularly. It was part of a holiday set. And then I have kind of like a pinky nude and a little bit of a darker brown shade here, but these are really great. There's a lot of affordable lip liners. And you have to know what you're looking for. If you're going for something that's going to continue to be a little bit softer, not a gel pencil, something that you can continue to blend or apply later and it's not going to mess up your look, these guys here from e.l.f. are really good. These are the Cream Glide lip liners. I have 3 of these, and these are in a wood delivery system. So these are a wood clench pencil, and they have some really pretty shades. I can never read the names because the names, this is crazy, they're right here on a clear sticker in the teeniest, tiniest black writing ever. So sorry. But they're really nice. And just like the wood clench ones from Lisa Eldridge, these are going to be able to blend out the same way these guys are. If you don't want to pay $28 for a pencil and you want one that continues to blend like that, these are what, $2, $3 from e.l.f.? They're really good. Another one that's very affordable, under $10 at the drugstore, another wood clench pencil is the NYX. And this one here is just their lip pencil, okay? It's the original wooden pencil. I feel like this was kind of created to rival the MAC pencils, and it's really good. Another one of those that doesn't set down the way that the gel ones do. They do have a line, the Line Loud from NYX. Those are a gel formula. They're okay. They're not my favorite. I have 2 of them, and I didn't want to put them in here because they're just all right. Where the other gel pencils I've been recommending are definitely a better performer. But this one here from NYX, this lip pencil is so good. And this comes in more shades than I think any other brand has. I don't know, maybe MAC, but I can't think of another brand that has like 20 plus shades like this brand does. And that, if you're looking for like the perfect shade for you, or you're looking for something to match a lipstick, start here. If we're looking for a gel pencil that is worth your time and money at the drugstore, that you can walk in and get for less than $5, this is it. This is the LA Girl Shockwave Lip Liner. I only have one of these, and it is so good. It's so creamy. This is it right here. By the way, this is the shade Gingerbread, but it is so good. This stays and holds tight. And for under $5, if you want something that is like the Moira or the About Face or the Lisa Eldridge Enhance and Define or the Charlotte Tilbury, this is your lip pencil. Now, they don't have as many shades as I would want. They do have like a whole nude line. This is from the nude line, but I haven't really dug in to see whether they have other brighter tones. I'm assuming they do. And I know that this is not the only lip liner that LA Girl makes, but this is the one that I would recommend if you want a gel liner that's going to hold tight and not break the bank. I hope this was helpful. There are so many good lip liners out there. I want to know, did I not mention your favorite lip liner? If I didn't, what is it? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm going to link all of these in the description box down below. If there is a certain lip liner that you're wanting to pick up, if you use one of my links, keep in mind they are affiliate links and it does help to support my channel, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. And I always appreciate it when you do. If there is something that you feel like you really need to try this, how can you not be talking about it? Let me know about it in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have an incredible day, and I'll see you again soon.